Hi. Do you want to know what the root causes are of psychic attack, which is experienced by starseeds? I'm going to give you some things here that I've seen tells me what are the root causes. I'm Natasha Bailey from Soul Mission. I am seeing a lot of customers right now who are coming through with similar symptoms. And there seems to be a common thread throughout all of this, which explains why they're being psychic attacked. So I would say that there are three main reasons. So the first reason is karmic, galactic karma. A lot of starseeds have had many different experiences in other lives, and they didn't always play the good guy role and experienced lives where they were dark entities themselves, or they were involved with dark energy practices. And this time round, you may have chosen to go a different path. However, the karmic consequences of actions or deeds taken in other lives is still affecting you in this life. So if we look at karma and imagine like you throwing a rock in the middle of a pond and you see kind of ever larger circles forming and rippling out to the edge of the pond. This is a bit how karma continues to flow into eternity until we get to the point where we deal with what we may have created in other lives. And the good news is you're here in this life because you would like an opportunity to create a different experience. Uh, but the people that you may have associated with in other lives may not be willing to let you go. So we have to deal with both your remaining attachment to those people, but also the effects of the karma that you yourself have created in other lives. Don't get me wrong. This is not about apportioning blame to anybody. This is simply you have the opportunity to transform, heal, or resolve things that may have gone wrong in other lives. So I definitely recommend doing some karmic working on your galactic karma, because what I'm seeing is people are experiencing psychic attack from very high dimensional levels, from the 40th dimension upwards. So this is a very high level of karmic load. The second thing that I see people are affected by is they're affected by other people's energy and other people's entities. So other people have their own issues, and when we come into contact with them, if they're family or people we have been in relationships with or people that we are in relationships with, those entities can affect you as well, simply either being in proximity or being in relationship with the person that has the entity. So it's a bit like fleas jumping from one dog to another. Not that you're a dog, but it can affect your energy. So here we need to really work on good, healthy boundaries, and boundaries being not so open that we just like a sponge take in anything that's going around them. But you're staying and being in your own energy, in your own power. And you also may need to let go of certain people in your life or let go of certain connections. And I know that cord cutting is super, super popular, but I'm not a fan. And I'll tell you why. Because you may cut the cord, but you're never resolving the root cause or the root issue that allowed the cord or attachment to form in the first place. And cords are formed, they're addictive. There's a kind of addictive or dependent relationship between two people or two beings. So the only way that a cord can be released and stay released, not being reattached, is if you work on your own issues where you may have addictive issues, addictive habits, or even addictive habits in relationship. You know, a lot of starseeds have experienced a lot of trauma growing up in families and may not have formed healthy attachment styles to people. So this is like an open wound, like an open part of your energy center that's simply allowing anybody to come in and attach at that point and become dependent on the energy flowing between the two of you. So deal with your trauma, deal with your attachments, any addictions you may have, and then there is nothing for, you know, any negative energies to attach to feed off of. Finally, the third thing, in my opinion, that's causing psychic attack is the matrix system. So there is an energetic system that is designed to make the energy field more open or susceptible to being infiltrated. So there are a lot of overlays on top of our original divine organic blueprint that really don't need to be in place. It's a bit like you being a beautiful house and you've got all this extra scaffolding around the house. So, and inside your house, you've painted, you've decorated. Now you can do what I call the soft energy healing work, like karmic healing, which is absolutely necessary. And you may change the internal painting and decorating of your room and make it a more habitable place within the space that you have. However, if you have these larger structures, inorganic, matrix structures placed on you, then you're still only operating within a particular contained home. So by these overlays, I'm going to mention a couple of them. So the chakra system isn't part of our divine blueprint. It was created as a response to changes in the planetary gateways, planetary energy system. And therefore, any being born on this planet will automatically adapt to the new energy matrix that the planet has. You want to release and transform any seals placed on the axiatonal lines. These are the meridian lines that suppress the flow of energy. That's going to be important. A lot of people have a lot of reptilian ties, either an overlay, a suit, which unfortunately reacts with your nervous system. And a lot of people feel like they're on a roller coaster ride of emotions. And yet they know on an unconscious level that it's not them, but it's something additional that is aggravating them and giving them massive mood swings. So I would say, to summarize, work on resolving your karma, whether it's galactic karma, personal karma, or ancestral karma. Secondly, release other people's energies, attachments, or entities that are attached to you by working on your own trauma, any kind of addictions you may have. And finally, unplug yourself from the matrix system. That makes a huge difference, just releasing those global programs. That allows you to focus in more on what is your stuff to deal with. So I hope you found this video interesting. Please do share, like, subscribe, comment. I welcome your thoughts on this. It's definitely a multi-factor, it can be multi-layered. So just to deal on one issue is not really going to be enough. And this is why I always advocate a multidimensional approach to healing. Not just spiritual healing, but mental, emotional, and physical as well. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm wishing you a wonderful day, all of you. Sending you so much love. Take care for now. Bye.